Selling shooting on Guns on Pegs couldn't be easier. It's completely free to use, so all you have to do is follow a couple of quick steps. When you land on the website, if you type in gunsonpegs.com into your internet browser, you'll arrive on this page that you can see here. This is the home page. You simply need to register if you haven't done so already, and that can be done using the point highlighted here where it says register, or you need to log in if you are already registered. I'm already registered, so I'm going to log in. My username, which is my email, and my password are here, so I'll log in, and that will log me in and say that I am a shoot owner. You need to simply go to the sell shooting page, so you click on sell shooting, and that will take you to the introduction. Now this gives you a kind of brief overview of what you have to do to basically sell shooting on Guns on Pegs. The first thing you need to do is post your shoot on the site. Now this is fairly straightforward, but you need to spend a little bit of time doing this because this is fairly crucial. This can be done in the Your Locations page. This can either be found in the drop down here, or you can go through the in-page link here. So click on Your Locations and you will see that I have currently one in there, but I will click on New Location, as this is what you will see. And then you simply need to fill out the fairly basic and straightforward details at the top of this. So the shoot name, the country, and your address, a website if you have one, and then also a phone number, which is very important in case we need to get hold of you. Does your shoot also abide by the Code of Good Shooting Practice? If so, then please tick this box. And then the most important part is the shoot description. Now this is the bit that you need to spend a fair amount of time on and get a pretty lengthy description in there. So basically things you can talk about in this, it's really a chance to sell yourself. Why should a potential customer come to your shoot over one that is only 5 or 10 miles away? What makes yours different to everyone else? This is your chance to sell yourself to a new gun that might have never heard of you before. So in here you can talk about the history of the shoot if it has one, and some also the topography of the land, the type of days that you shoot, the hospitality that you provide, whether it's simply lunch in the field or you have got a nice great house to serve lunch in. All this information needs to go in here. You can also back this up with photos, and they can be uploaded here. If you have any problems with those, you can email them straight to us and we'll upload them for you. And then you simply need to save it. As I haven't put any information in, I will click cancel. And then your shoot will be uploaded. It will look something like this, and you'll have a profile score. Now this profile score is basically shows how you have scored. It's basically a way that we can help you improve your entry on Guns on Pegs. Now currently it will only show you your word count, and then it will give you a score out of a maximum of 35%. This is something to come back to throughout uploading your shoot, and also after you've uploaded, so that you can see where you have scored and basically where you can improve. The higher the score, the more likely you are to make a sale. The next thing you need to do, you can go back to the introduction page, and it will tell you about posting availability on the site. Now this is very important, as I've highlighted there. This is if you have days to sell. Now you can either have full days to sell, obviously, or you may have some individual gun days. Now you simply need to put these in the Your Events page. Your Events is here, and you need to click New Event, and it will come up with the name of your shoot in here. If you have more than one shoot in the system, you select the one you want from the drop down. You need to put the date in, and then the details of this shoot. So if we put an example date in, so let's do the 5th of October 2010 for this coming season. Quite early in the season, it could be a partridge day, so this is just your opportunity to explain to a gun that this is about this particular day. So we're going to put in here that basically this is a partridge day. We're shooting, say, 150 birds, and how it differs to a day later on in the season. You can even talk about some of the drives that you might do, some of your sort of best partridge drives, for example. This is your chance to do that. You then put in the quarry type, so in this case partridge, and you'll put in the expected bag, say 150, and then the cost for that per peg, per one person for that day. So you basically have to divide, obviously, the total cost for the day, and then by the number of guns that you are expecting to shoot, and then put in the cost per peg here. This is very important, as it is how the cost is put into the site. All shoots all put in the cost per peg, even if you're only selling it on as a full day to a team of 8 or 9 guns. If you are selling as a full date, you can tick this box here so that you don't get inquiries from individual guns. And you simply need to fill out the remainder of this this form. If you have say only 2 guns left in a team of 9 guns, i.e. you've sold the other 7, then you put in here 9 guns, and then you put your available guns in here 2 guns. So that will basically show individual guns that they can inquire to you and hopefully fill up this space. You then need to save that date. Once you've saved that date, you can upload similar dates. So if, for example, they're all the same as the previous one, you use the copy function, and all you will have to do is to change the date of this entry. It will keep all the other information the same, i.e. the quarry type, the description, the bag, size, and also the cost. So that's basically it. That is posting a shooting venue and also some dates on the site. The more dates obviously you have, the more you have to put in. It will take you longer. As I said, the profile score at the start, you can check this and basically see how you need to improve your entry, if at all. So on that point, the guns will then come onto the site looking to buy shooting. So they will come onto the homepage, and they will probably look to go find shooting using our simple search tool. So they will fill out this box here, which is basically a search function. It allows them to filter it as and when when they're available and they're shooting that they are looking to buy. If we take an example here, so supposing I was available on the 8th of October, which is a Friday, to the 15th. So I'm available for 1 week in October, and I'd like to go shooting. I'd like to go in the UK, and I would also like to go, rather than filter by county, I'll just filter by region. Anywhere in the southwest will do me. I'm looking for, say, 150 bird day, but I'm also looking, I don't mind seeing what else is around that mark, so I'll leave the bag for the moment. I click search, and there's 7 days available. So I scroll down here, we've got a day in Somerset, bag of 40 to 50, slightly lower than I'm looking for, but I see here we've got a day in Dorset for 160 birds. This is £500. It's got a short description. You can put in a longer description than this, but this says 2 guns available to make a team of 9 guns. That suits me. I'm looking to go with a friend, and I would interested in finding more about this shoot. So I will click read more. This then takes me to the shoot. I see that this is the crab shoot. It's a family-run shoot, and they're letting some days this year. And it gives you a description. This is the description you filled out earlier on. So you can have a read through of this, and then it gives you more information on the specific date here. And then I think, supposing that was right up my street, and I've read through it and decided that's the one for me, I can contact the shoot, and then that brings up your profile. So obviously, as I'm a registered user, I'll have my profile here. So I've got my address on my email, my contact details, and my profile, which shows that I shoot. I've got over 10 years experience, and I shoot, say, 20 times a year. And then I pop my query in here to the shoot. So this will come straight through to you as the shoot owner, and it will give you this profile here, and also their address and details, and then you can give them a call or email them back from this point. So I would have sent that to you, and then that simply arrives in your inbox. So that is exactly how a gun would contact you, and also how to upload your shoot onto Guns on Pegs. As I said, very, very simple, but if you have any queries, then please contact one of us. Many thanks.